So yeah, this is I'm gonna change a few things first with uh, the stream, but this is my it's more of a mask reveal, but it's a room reveal. Room reveal. Uh, it was a lot messier um, before before the stream than after. I had to clean up a lot, but anyway, I'm gonna uh, fix a few things. Let's see. Okay. There I have it. Yeah, this is a kind of mass reveal. What was I gonna say? This is not gonna be the mask I'm gonna wear throughout. Just wanted to let you know. This mask. Actually, I tried to use it for an anime convention, and this was if you ever watched Darker Than Black. So this was like my makeshift mask that I was using, rather than like an official Darker Than Black mask. So like, you have what was it? This guy that is yeah, that's very Darker Than Black, uh, but like this whole facial thing, yeah, it's definitely out of the ordinary and kind of looks like the Joker a little bit. Um, but yeah, no, I decided to do this, to kind of make announcements and stuff. This was actually a little bit later than I wanted to. I wanted to get a certain mask that is not this mask, but my the clothes that I'm wearing has actually been carefully chosen. So yeah, it was 7 years ago. Almost a little bit more than 7 years ago. It was early November, 2017, where we brought our little dog home. It was a little Kaysen puppy. His name, we decided to name him Coda because he looked like a little bear. Coda was the little bear in Brother Bear. And so that was a sweet dog. That was, he he was always very friendly. I think the pandemic messed him up a little bit, as in he was still fairly young when the pandemic happened. Started like 5 years ago, and so um, because we're kind of shut in, he wasn't used to us, being outside the house. He always got really anxious when somebody was leaving, especially if it was more than one person. One person you can handle, but more than one person, absolutely not, absolutely not. And so he was also fairly anxious towards other dogs. I don't know. It's just pandemic wasn't good to him. Um, but he was um, still middle age right about now. Um, so my clothes that I'm wearing Uh, yeah, there's hopefully you can hear me. Well, um, so my pants that I'm wearing, back in the day, he would when it was just a puppy, he would really bite me. Whenever I left, he would always tug on my pants. I actually I have a little bit of the pants torn. But I wanted, there's this black jacket, black hoodie, that I want to wear for today. But when we were rearranging the room, this is not really the arrangement of the room. When I started streaming, the rearrangement happened like a couple months ago. I think I tossed out the uh, my hoodie that the sleeves had multiple holes where my dog would just he would just bite. And so uh, so this is like the best option. This I was also wearing this around the time that we brought him home. So there's can see that a little bit there. He would also kind of rip these clothes as well. So this was oh yeah, there's little small holes where he could also bite. My shirt too. It's just like a standard red shirt. I was figuring that I was also wearing it around the time that we brought him home, but I don't know about that. I think I mean it's possible. There was another shirt from 2017 that was kind of stuck in my bed. I had a captain's bed, captain's bed where you have the drawers underneath the bed, and I had a couple of shirts that were kind of stuck in between. One was this current red shirt, the other one was a shirt when I went to Boston, and um, this one has a little bit of a hole in it, though I suspect I actually got the hole when because I wore this shirt for a very long time. I wore this shirt all throughout high school. And I wore this shirt, or just I think I had another plain red shirt, a long sleeve red shirt, that I would also wear like every school picture day. And I uh, I think I just kind of poked it with a pencil back in the day. I try to get the screen currently uh, to like be the entire screen. It's not going to be the entire screen, but it's going to be a little bit different. And this whole stream is just going to be different than what you might be used to. Um, but yeah, the reason why I bring up my dog is because when I started streaming, you might occasionally hear in the background some barking that was going on, and that was my dog. But these days you're not going to hear his barking because on March 13th, Thursday, March 13th, about 1:25 in the afternoon, we had to put him to sleep, and it was pretty sudden. He got sick one day, and we thought it was just like a cold or flu or something like that. I just he didn't get better, and next thing we know, we found took him to the vet. We found cancer metastasized in his lungs. At the time, we didn't know where from, but like all his other organs were fine, so it was definitely not a cancer from another organ. And I actually searched up the possibilities. Originally, we were thinking maybe bone cancer, but the thing is, he would have been limping. He was not limping. He was very, he had difficulty breathing. Um, he was a bit lethargic. At times, he'd find it hard to bark, and wouldn't go outside the house. The house is where he was comfortable. And I searched it up, and his symptoms matched to a blood cancer, which is actually worse. And that told me that we're talking weeks at most. And so, we had to make the difficult decision of do we just try to spend as much time as we can with him, or do we put him to sleep to stop his suffering? And we chose the latter. We did throughout the time we did try to spend as much as we can with him doing stuff, but yeah. And I yeah, on Thursday, March 13th, which is around the time I was going to make the kind of announcement. Yeah, we put him to sleep, and it's quite surreal. Uh, hopefully me explaining it doesn't really trigger anyone, but basically what they do is, so we actually decided to do it at home instead of taking him to the vet, where he could potentially be very, very scared and just not very comfortable. Just doing it at a place of comfort. And he, so we're all around him, and the first thing that the vet does is that he kind of, whenever comfortable, she went around and try to find, good behind him, so my dog doesn't really pay attention to much, but goes around him and injects and I don't know if it was an opioid. It's a sleeping medicine to make him fall asleep, and he wagged at the vet. He wagged at the vet while she was buying him, just unworried, just friendly face, and so it took him a while to go sleep. I can't tell whether he was fighting to sleep or whether he was just ready to go. And, understood what was happening and whatnot. I actually didn't know talking about this is actually going to be as hard as it was. And then she put in the what was to kill him, and at some point he just stops breathing. I was expecting a bit more of a whimper, just breathing slowing and stuff, but no, he just stopped, and then we all knew exactly what happened, and reality just hit us. That he was no more, and he looked so alive. Despite all that, still. But yeah, that's no more Coda. I thought Coda was going to be around for a little while longer, and honestly, I feel treated as a dog. He was a good boy. He was a very good boy. He was originally, when I was playing my streams. Originally, I was actually the whole idea of streaming came down around 2021. Actually, probably close to 2020. It was a pandemic era thing. I was going to create a series of streams called Battlefield 1 in 2021. And unfortunately, he was going to be my gaming buddy. I was going to include him in all the images and whatnot, and still kind of plan to in that respect. But he was going to be my gaming buddy. Now that boy over there is my current gaming buddy. But yeah, sometimes I walk out at night and I forget he's not there sleeping like he usually would be. In truth, I don't think I get sad about stuff relating to death quite like other people. For me, it's not sadness; it's sentimentality. I'm not sad that they're gone. I'm sad that I will not have any more memories to share with them. But yeah, this is a sad stream. Unfortunately, I'm sorry if it's feel too sad, but yeah, I'm actually crying behind the mask. Jesus Christ. But this is my room. You can see a lot of the games, like the NES games that I was playing on one side of my shelf. Yeah, I have all my games there. GameCube games at the top. There's Brawl. I use that to create openings and stuff, intros for the uploaded videos. And yeah. I was actually going to. I guess I was going to record this as well. To make a whole like announcement video, but I guess I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm not going to cry myself again in order to be able to upload it. But this stream will be uploaded as a stream. But yeah, I actually have this. This is what I used to play on the NSO, on the Nintendo Switch Online. And that's the lighting isn't really the best. I probably need like bisexual lighting. Yeah, I think that would be good. And actually, one thing I have to do. I don't want that little cloth over there. Oh yeah, behind the my little puppy, my little doggy. They're two pretty interesting drawings that are there. There's actually, or paintings, I guess. Uh, my sister and my mom went to this art fair, and my sister found it, and it was so on one side it is kind of like the inside of PS2, but it's like all these characters and games uh from the PS2 era, from the um, collections of PS2 games. On the other side, there's a second. You can just barely see. There is a second picture on the other side of the dock, and that is instead of a PS2, it's the same thing. It's by the same artist. That is a GameCube. I think I mentioned it before. GameCube is my favorite system of all time. Sixth generation, great in general, but there's nothing that beats the GameCube. I also say that Super Nintendo is also one of my favorite systems of all time, and we're actually going to go over the Super Nintendo sometime next year ish. Um, also, um, I feel like I owe the Wii an apology. I think at the time when it was around, it was I didn't really I took it for granted. It wasn't HD. The games were more hit or miss, child friendly, yet bunch of shovelware all throughout. But if we're talking about like Wii exclusives, man, they were fucking awesome. Like, um, I know towards the end of its lifespan, there was Xenoblade Chronicles. There was The Last Story. There was Pandora's Tower. Then you have, you Brawl, you have Mario Kart, you have all that sort of stuff. I think the unfortunate thing, though, is it was during the era where everything was kind of piss colored. Even Twilight Princess was kind of no exception to that. Although I will say that Twilight Princess, Xenoblade Chronicles, Pandora's Tower, The Last Story, uh, there was Monster Hunter Try. They all were kind of part of this certain specific art style that I think started about when Final Fantasy X came out, and I don't know how to describe it. It's very unique. I actually miss it greatly, that art style, but it was um. Yeah, I think this is about the end of the announcement. Um, but yeah, the layout is going to be a little different. So, think uh, cheap viewers on. Yeah, yeah. I got to do something now. Um, I got to ban. I got to ban. Ban, ban, ban. Wait. Wait. Are you kidding me? Or is it? Let me see. No, no, it's hold on. There we go. Banned. Okay. So, no, last stream was 55 minutes. You hit a stream record. 2 concurrent viewers. Congratulations. Yep. Yep. Congratulations, myself. Okay. Okay. So I will. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna change outfits. I'll change into the mask if my other mask is hurting my nose, which it tends to happen, to be honest. But we'll see. Now this is what I'm talking about, and it's it's pretty difficult to see. Yeah, but yeah, this is my guy actually. I prefer this because my hair doesn't look that especially great, I guess. But kind of like this, but the mask unfortunately kind of hurts my head. Anyway, for right now, I'll take a slight break, I think, but I'll return. I got to do something about this mask, though. It really does kind of hurt. So yeah, the stream will be. We'll have a little bit of intermission, and when we come back, we'll continue to play. Bye bye. Let's see. No, there we go. Okay, I'm back, and I should mention that yeah, I'm right now I'm on Punch Out. Um, and as per like everything, and I'll also stream a couple more arcade games right after this. To get that out of the way as well. Those games are actually so right now we're on 83. Those games are actually 80, um, 80, 85, 86. 84 is something we'll get to when we get to our next streamed game, which is Final Fantasy. I love Final Fantasy. Anyway, um, yeah, right now I'm just gonna wear this mask because it's not even just my nose, my temples hurt from that. So I gotta figure out a way to make it easier to wear. But that, this guy, this guy is uh what my character is supposed to be wearing. So, anyway, welcome back to the Super Smash Bros. Project number 83, released on October 18th, 1987. It's Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! Or just Punch-Out! And I just want to preface by saying that we will not finish this one. It's a mix of reasons. Generally, like, I could play it on the system itself, but also this one, once you lose one of them, like, you lose the whole circuit. So I didn't want to do that, and I mean, circuits aren't too long, but so that's why I'm playing on NSOs, to use save states before every fighter. And unfortunately, that also means that there's a little bit of delay when I play. It's just a thing um, with playing on a modern system compared to TV. Most games these days factor the delay in mind, but obviously when this game came out, there was barely any delay. So there's that. But I did get kind of close to that. I got to the final circuit, but yeah, that's about it. I am actually using a guide. This was I'm using guide. This was the official Nintendo Player's Guide. This was released in 1987. This is also what I used for Metroid. Yeah, this doesn't really have strategies for the final circuit, but it has strategies for all the circuits till then. So when we get to the world circuit, like I know Soda Popinski is referenced in Super Smash Bros. Bald Bull, Don Flamenco, Mr. Sandman, Super Macho Man. They're all referenced, but yeah, unfortunately, we'll not really be getting to most of them. Anyway. Okay, let us start. Let's keep it clean. Now come out against Glass Joe from France. Let's create a suspend point. Yeah, that's Soda Popinski. That's where we got to. Okay. Oh yeah, no hits. That's awesome. Ah, fuck. I was trying to follow the guide where to get like a perfect thing, then you can do an uppercut and it works. Uh, Maybe he's down now. Let's see. Yep, there he is. Glass Joe, pretty easy opponent. Yeah, I don't think I ever lost to him, even on the arcade version. Okay, ready for the next challenge. Challenger. Okay, it's Von Kaiser. So it says that in order to beat Von, try to avoid his punches. Even if you block his punches, you'll still be injured. Your best tactic is to sway away from his punches and then stun him with a quick blow to the face. See that? Oh, let's see. See, that's the thing about the delay. Let's see. Let's... Okay. I don't know if there's anything I was supposed to do there. Not. Okay. There it goes. Okay. Alright, ready for the next challenge. Title bout. Let's do this. From Tokyo, Japan. In order to KO Piston Honda, which is a really hilarious name because Piston is a car part and Honda is a car. Anyway, you must block his deadly piston punches. These piston punches come in a fixed rhythm, so your blocks should match the rhythm. At the end of the piston punches, he throws a right uppercut, so sway to the left, counter quickly to the face. But even without this uppercut, you can put him down using the 1-2 punch pattern. Avoid Honda's punches and use your 1-2 punch again. Okay, let's try that. That's a Japanese song. Let's see. Okay, this is actually the first guy I had some trouble with, I think. we go. Let's see. That was the thing that was supposed to block, and no. Caught him off guard to stun him. Let's see. Unload on him. You should wear a helmet when you fight me. Ha ha ha. Okay. Let's see. I think this did it. Let's see. Nope, apparently not. Okay, now we're gone. We're done. Okay. Ding 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 ding. New York City, Empire State Building. It's very much a Rocky moment. Press key, pass key is yada yada yada, push start. Yeah, down for my card. It just says basically 1-2 punch him. Yeah, boy. Yeah, so this is... Oh, fuck. We'll do this circuit and then we'll... stop, I think. With Punch-Out specifically. Okay. 1 2 1 2 punch Mac. People like my hair. Don't mess with my hair. Okay. Okay. We did it. King Hippo. Basically, you have to hit his stomach primarily, and then once you're done with that, you have to. Basically, it's a 1 round thing. Once he's down, one of the rounds, he's down for good. Oh, can't figure out. Ah, jeez, what the hell? I forgot how to do this. Huh. How the hell do I do this? What? Jesus Christ. I know I did it. It says... King Hippo's guard is very tight, so it's difficult. Yeah, but... Just before throwing a punch, King Hippo opens his mouth. If you throw a straight punch to his mouth, he will try to guard it. Okay. It's a timing thing. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Okay. There we go. That's some Donkey Kong-esque stuff. But yeah, once he's down, he's down. Okay, so this is the last... This title... No, this is not the title bout. This is the one before the title bout. Okay. I'm not getting a second punch in. Wait, does that? Except for that. Ah, fuck. That's what I mean by the delay. This is really hard. Ah, fuck. This is really hard when having the delay. Ugh. The delay. Allah. The delay. Jesus. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna suspend. Fuck. I did not mean to do that. Well, just, There we go. That's... Okay. Dancing like a fly, bite like a mosquito. I've purred long enough, now hear me roar. Okay. What the fuck? I definitely was pressing down, Jesus Christ. If I get down, I'm just not gonna continue. Jesus Christ. Fuck! Okay, you know what? I'm done. I'm fucking done. Probably wouldn't be so bad if it didn't have the delay. But yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done. I'm just fucking hell. Anyway, thank you for joining me with Super Smash Bros. Project number 83. 84 is next, which is Famicom Disk System. Oh, no, is it? Not Famicom. It was the Famicom Grand Prix F1 race. That is what it was. Anyway, see you then. Toodles. For those of you watching stream, we will actually, let's see. We'll actually be continuing the stream a little bit. And our next stream is actually 85. Let's see. Can't use NES Classic controller with arcade games anyway, so might as well. Let's put this way. Was it? Let's go back to. Welcome back to the Super Smash Bros. Project number 85, released sometime in November 1987. It's Super Dodgeball, the arcade version of Super Dodgeball. But yeah, this is this one I'll probably use the timer for. Yeah, I was doing a little bit of that stream, and I actually had this with the stream, so might as well. So, okay, here we go. This is a kind of fun game, but it's been a while since I went to one of these arcade games. Oh, nope.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Dallas versus Chicago. Let's see. Ah. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, guess I'm supposed to catch it then.
Hey!
See? Ah, fuck.
Hey!
Oh, fuck.
Hey!
Yeah, this is just going on and on and on.
Hey!
What the hell happened? That was weird. I swear it just kind of froze up. Let's see. Dallas versus Chicago, yada yada yada.
Hey! Hey!
Ah. Like, we won. Yeah, boy. Okay. We did it. Tired of just holding my head like that. USA versus England. Oh, that I did not mean to do that. Oof. Okay. Oof. Oh, oh, fuck. Okay, we're done. Okay, and I think I'll stop there. Anyway, thank you for joining me with Super Smash Bros. Project number 85, 86 next. See you then. Bye. Oh, shit. I forgot to record. Fucking hell. Okay. I forgot to record, so I have to do this over again, but welcome back to the Super Smash Bros. Project number 85. Released sometime in November 1987. Super Dodgeball. And yeah, I won't talk much for this, because Jesus Christ. I have to do it over again. Oh, what else is new? Okay.
I, 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 I,
No, we lost, I think. Yeah.
I, I,
Okay.
I, 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 I,
Oh, fuck.
I, 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 I,
And there we go. Okay, we're down here. We lost, and yeah, I think I'll stop it here. Anyway, thank you for joining me with Super Smash Bros. Project number 85. 86 next. See you then. Bye. Welcome back to the Super Smash Bros. Project number 86. Released sometime in December 1987. It's Pac-Mania, and it's going to be our last Pac-Man game for a while. And I haven't really played much of this, so I don't really have any opinions on it. But, see, this is Japanese version, this is English version. Let's do English, because we speak English here in America. Yeah. Anyway. This is Blocktown, Pac-Man's Park, Sandbox Land, and... Okay. I do kind of like the 3D graphics though. The pseudo 3D graphics. Excuse me. Oh fuck! I was gonna, I was gonna jump and then, yeah. They look like the Legos though. Get the last. Oh fuck! No! I was trying to get the last little bits. Okay, there we go. There we go. Welcome to Pac-Man's Park. This music might sound a little bit familiar to you, as it was in Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. Whoops. Oh well. Game over. See you. How nice. Yeah, it's whatever. You have now become a pack maniac. Okay, we actually. Oh, okay. I didn't really want to do this. I wanted to start in the other round, other map. Oh. Oh, fuck. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, here we go. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's not continue. Let's just start from the beginning. Okay. Sure, whatever. Let's do it, but let's do Sandbox Land. Oh. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here. Thank you for joining me with Super Smash Bros. Project number 86. Next is 87. It's Final Fantasy, and I was kind of experimenting with having like a webcam and stuff like that. For right now, I don't know if I will for like Final Fantasy. I think I'll just do what I did originally. I'll still have I still kind of have a similar thing going on with um like an end label and like a graphic of the game and the game itself in the corner and the web chat on the other side. But I don't think I'm gonna have this particular webcam arrangement. Anyway, see you there. See you then. That is tomorrow's stream. So excited for that. Anyway, see you then. Bye.